It's the Prayze Factors, my winning season series. We're catching up with winners and alumni from various seasons of the Prayze Factor Awards. Hosted by G. Wade from the G. Wade podcast, find out all about these winners and their Prayze Factor journey, including all their career moves and success stories after their Prayze Factor experience. It's the Prayze Factors, my winning season series. Check it out on all social media sites by following us at Prayze Factor Awards.
What's up, everybody? It's me, G. Wade from the G. Wade podcast on this special edition of the Prayze Factor Awards, my winning season. I'm telling y'all, we have a lineup of guests that we've been excited to sit down and talk with on this special edition. And one of our special guests on tonight is none other than Dr. Darryl Gates. How you doing, sir?
Thank you, sir. I am honored to be here tonight. And Pastor T is trying to call me out. My first year, I gave a little speech when I won, and I talked about due season, and it caught on fire in the building, and they had to calm me down. So she's trying to call me out tonight, but I got myself under control. But I certainly love that theme tonight, my winning season.
Hey.
Which means all of them haven't been winning seasons.
What's that?
Which means all of them have not been winning seasons.
Hey, God moves and God, places us where he needs us, when he needs us there, and it's always on time. It's always the winning season when it happens.
We submit to his will because his will is what's best for us.
That's right. Absolutely. Amen to that. Now, listen, we've met at, I can't remember which Prayze Factor season we've met, but you're now sitting on the board. But before we get to that, let's get a little background about who Dr. Darryl Gates is. Share a little bit about who you are.
I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. I attended school here. I attended college in Ruston, Louisiana. I spent 41 years in the classroom here in Shreveport. Mm-hmm. I retired in 2018, and I now work at Mississippi Valley State University, a university director. And I thank God for that position. I thank him for elevation. My career has been one of music. I wrote my first song at age 13. I wrote again at age 16. And that was my first popular song. I'm a recording artist, producer. I work with artist development now. And I worked as a manager. So I made my rounds.
So how did you know that music was your call, and what was the thing that let you know that this is where God wanted you to be?
My mother was a musician and a singer. And we did not have an instrument in our house, but the neighbor across the street had a piano, and my mother would go there and sing and play. And I said, I want to do that. And then I became friends with the musicians at the church I attended at that time, and got encouraged to take lessons. I studied piano and organ, and moved from there to writing. Okay.
And so, you've been now part of Prayze Factor Awards. And like I said, you now are part of the board. What was that deciding factor that made you decide, Prayze Factor is an amazing award ceremony. It's an amazing organization. Now I need to get behind the scenes with it and really see the inner workings and help support and promote and push this thing forward. What was the thing that made you decide to do that?
I was already on the national platforms, Brother Wade, but I saw Prayze Factor as an opportunity to bring along other artists who may not even be on a national platform. Mm-hmm. That's what I love most about this current work, and the opportunities that it holds to, just like Antoinette said, to make artists better, just like Sister Busby said, to give them the information that they need. And to stop them from being one-hit wonders, because that's very possible.
Yeah, and you seem to be called to the young people because you mentioned being a teacher. You're drawn to the youth. You're drawn to the young minds. What is it so compelling that compels you to want to help the youth and steer them?
I am where I am because somebody helped me. And I locked into the fact that I need to pay it forward. Once I realized I was in a position to make a child's life better, I endeared myself toward that and wanted that as my goal.
Okay.
So coming to the board was easy for me.
It was easy.
It gave me automatic opportunities.
Yeah, a no-brainer in a sense.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are some of the unique things that you've experienced while taking part of Prayze Factor Awards?
The camaraderie that's there. My first board meeting was in December in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I was brought into this work by Mr. Milton Wallace, and great kudos to him for his work and the nominations and the 2022 win, the 2023 win.
Yeah.
And now this seat on the board. The opportunities, as I said again, to do things to bring young people in. I was determined to have some friends to meet us for season 17. And I think I have 3, maybe 4 who have come. And I'm excited about their working 5, I think 5, who are coming and who taking part. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Now, what's next for your career? You just mentioned now working at the university, teaching at the university. What's next for career in education and also in terms of your music?
I have a couple of other stops beyond the university. I'm now the director of the Institute of Effective Teaching Practices. I work with teachers to keep their teaching license. They have to renew every 5 years. I do that work, and I do some teaching on the side. There are 2 or 3 other things I want to do in education before I call it quit. This is now year 45 for me. I thank God for that. Probably year 50. I'll just do ministry full time.
Gotcha.
I'm inching in that direction closer and closer. So I want to do those other 2 or 3 stops along the way. I recorded volume 1 in 2019. I hope to have volume 2 first of 2025, if not the end of 2024. I also have 2 TV programs, Gates Gospel Interviews on the DWGN network, in addition to my program, Gospel in the Red Room, that I produce, and wanting to do some additional work on both of those programs to bring more people in, get more people involved.
Now, the shows, are they showcase platforms? Is that what the show is about?
Gospel music is what's there. The content is rich, but working with gospel artists, showcasing gospel artists, giving news. Bobby Jones, Dr. Bobby Jones was one of my mentors, and I tried to pattern my program after him. We do announcements, we bring on new guests, we talk about what's happening, keep the people updated about Prayze Factor and some of those other national platforms on which I work.
Okay. So, is there anything else you would like to share with the listeners, the viewers, to give them words of encouragement? There's people who've been contemplating pursuing music, pursuing maybe even careers in education. Any words of encouragement that you have for them?
If you're interested in education, you've got to be sure you love children. If you're going into gospel music, you got to be sure you love God.
I love that.
You need a prayer life.
Yeah.
And I'm a witness. The closer you get to God, the closer He'll get to you.
Amen.
And the more your work will flourish. But it's going to be dependent upon your relationship with God.
That's right. I love that. Now, Dr. Darryl Gates, if people wanted to find out more about you, where do they go? Is there a website, your social media? Where do they find your music?
I'm on Facebook. I've got 4 pages on Facebook, so you can find me there. You can do an internet search, Gospel in the Red Room. You'll find me, Darryl Gates. You'll find me there. Any of the Prayze Factor board members, some of the artists also can put you in contact with me, but always willing to help artists who are serious about going to the next level. And I say that because I met many artists who don't want to leave their hometown, don't want international exposure, don't want to go anywhere. They're just satisfied with hometown presence. And if that's you and you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. I'm going to be able to say that. But for those who are interested in going to the next level, please contact me if you think there's something that I can do to help you. Always willing to share.
Always willing to share. We love that. Dr. Darryl Gates, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me, talking with us right here on the Prayze Factor Awards Special Edition, my winning season. Looking forward to all the great things you have going on. Looking forward to seeing you at season 17 and, continue to shape those young minds. We need more of you out here.
Man, I want to do some of the things you do. So I'm patterning after you. I'm following you. I'm watching what you do. And I thank God for your work. I thank God for your interest in kingdom building.
Amen. Amen. It's your man G-Wade holding it down. G-Wade Podcast, the Prayze Factor Awards, my winning season, the special edition. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be back.
It's season 17 of the Prayze Factor Awards. Join us September 19th through the 22nd in Atlanta, Georgia. Be sure to mark your calendars. It's a full weekend of industry mixers, business symposiums, private pitch tank opportunities, and it's all in conjunction with season 17 of the Prayze Factor Awards. You don't want to miss the official meet and greet mixer, the Indie Artist Showcase sponsored by Uncle G Promotions, the Media Awards and Support Honors. Also, the official red carpet reception with media interviews from outlets throughout the U.S. and from various other countries. Main stage performances will be featured on PGN TV and WCACB-TV 33, giving them exposure to millions of viewers. And we're closing out the weekend with a virtual international showcase from the UK, brought to you by the Shaggy Shogs TV show, and a hybrid collaboration with artists in Brazil, brought to you by the Worship Matters show hosted by Ismael Ramos. For the full celebration weekend itinerary, information on tickets, showcases, vending opportunities, advertising packages, and so much more, visit www.prayzefactorawards.com. We'll see you there.